So if you recognize this place, I'm over at Games of Martinez. Uh, I'm here because I have a strong passion for this new game coming out, Riftbound, and I'm really excited about it, and I want to share it with you. So Daryl, if you're familiar with him, you've probably seen him around, he's given me this box right here so that kind of like to help promote the store. I mean, he gave it to me, and he kind of sees my vision in this game, that this game can be a very good game. It's got a lot of layers to it. It's just got a lot of potential, and I really, really believe in it. I'm not too crazy personally about League of Legends, or I never really played. To me, I was really into the show though, and I thought the show was fantastic, and that kind of led me here. I believe strongly in the IP of Riot though, because they do know how to make good games and competitive games with strong gameplay loops. They're akin to what Blizzard was when I was much younger, say 20 years ago. They were making Diablo and Diablo 2, and those gameplay loops were really strong. And then with Riftbound, it's kind of, or Riot, it's kind of the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this open. I'm gonna I'm gonna show you this, and I'm gonna pop this open to show you what kind of comes in the box and what to kind of expect. And kind of also go over the meta a little bit as I'm kind of doing it. But like I said, I'm really excited for the game, and I just, really want it to pop. So let's get into it. So here we are. We have a box of Riftbound sealed, and just to keep in mind that this is the Chinese version. The cards are not, you can't mix and match them as per the rules of Riot. Me personally, I don't think it's a huge deal. I'm just really into the game, so I have a few of these boxes already. That's kind of how I ended up with this. And like I said, we're gonna go through this, and we're just gonna kind of take a look at the meta, and then we'll see what the box kind of looks like, I mean, let's just have fun with it. That's one of my favorite things. When I was a kid, I always wanted a box. I could never afford one. I grew up playing TCGs, and so I always have fond memories of this, and I'm really happy to come back and get involved with TCGs, and I'm really happy that I'm here just in time for a new TCG. Like, I'm really into Gundam as well, which just came out, and I'm really excited to be here right before this one pops off. So this is like a great time to get in, especially if you're thinking about coming back into TCGs. Now, one thing to know in this one is this comes with 12 packs. Now, the American booster box, this is technically a half box. In Asia countries, half boxes are like a big deal. But in America, the full boxes are kind of the standard. So in an American pack, you'll get, an American booster box will come with 24. But in China, they come in 12. So I don't know why. And if they come out in Japan, if they come out in other Asian countries, they will probably have the 12 booster boxes. There's also an alternative that has 24, but there's only 5 cards a pack. So, and you only get one rare, versus these packs usually contain 2. They contain 2, at least, purples, which are rares, or 1 purple, 1 legendary, or you can God pack it. So we're gonna be looking for God packs in this one. So let's begin. I'll begin right off the top. So I'll go kind of in order. I kind of like going in order. Let's go. Okay. So common card. The Mega Mech is just kind of like blue. Doesn't really. You're honestly not really going to use this card. It's a common for a reason. It's just kind of there. Maybe it'll see play and some other things, but there's so many other things that this is just a unit. It has no special abilities. It's just a big chunky unit. And you can tell here by the big 8 for the might right here, and then the cost is 7. That card is yeah. Maybe in some decks it's going to be okay. It's going to be kind of like a placeholder for Thousand-Tailed Watcher or something like that. The Shield Bearer, great in the Leona deck. It will stun a unit, so when it enters, stun. It's all right. I think Leona is a popular deck, but as far as meta, it's not super high. But in my personal opinion, Leona is extremely strong, especially when I've been dealing with her. She's definitely somebody you have to play around because she will wreck you if you let her. We got Pouty Poro. This one's really good because it has Deflect, and Deflect will make it so the opponent has to cycle 1 power for not just pay an extra cost, but cycle 1 power, which means they have to reduce their tempo just to target it. So the reason it's good is because it's got 2 might and 2 cost. You always want a 2 might and 2 cost in your starting hand so that you can start putting units out on the board. What's different about this game is it's not, at least right now, it's not like Magic. You have to have units. If you don't have any units, there's no opponent to destroy. It's all about conquering battlefields, so it's extremely important to get out that early. So 2 drops, you always want a 2-drop in hand. It's kind of like Gundam, where you always want at least an early game play, and this is it for especially if you're running red. Hextech Ray, probably one of the best cards in the set. It's lightning bolt essentially. It's if you're familiar with Magic, it's pretty much lightning bolt. It just costs a little bit more, and you have to give up some tempo. So it's 1 mana or 1 rune, and then that rune should be red so that you can cycle it. But you have to, and it does 3 damage, and it's not like lightning bolt where you can play it like a flash or instant, but it's close to it. You could pretty much play it to just about stop anything. As for its climb, so this is an extremely good card for ramp decks, and you're going to want to go, you're going to want to use this one to delay the game, because pretty much instead of it being 8 points, you're going to want to make it, it's going to make it 9. So 9, it delays the game. It makes it so instead of you getting to 8 and claiming victory, you have to get to 9, and that's really great for Dazzling Aurora. Dazzling Aurora loves this card. Dazzling Aurora must play this card because you are strongest at the end. You become practically unstoppable. You're constantly chunking out 8 might, 10 might, 12 might units every turn, sometimes 1 or 2 a turn for free. So, but you could only do it at the end of the game. So this one's pretty good for Victor decks. This one is the one where if you have 7 or more units here, yes, so if you have 7 or more units here, you win the game. It's one of those instant win condition kind of games. So we got Shield Bearer. This guy is really good. He was kind of one of those ones that was like really good early, and now sometimes people use him, sometimes they don't. I think he's a great 3-drop for 3 might. He's got tank, and he's got defender, so he gets +1 when he's defending. We got Fiora. Fiora is one of the ones that's going to come out next set as a legend, and so this is a champion unit, and she's really good because she gets a bunch of stats for being level 5 when she's mighty, which is a condition in Riftbound. She gets, so she's mighty, so if you buff her 1 time, she gets deflect, she gets ganking, she gets shield. So I got a glimmer. I got a glimmer of something. Oh, okay. So this guy, honestly, not really played. The Gravehound, really good for purple. Purple's kind of weak right now, arguably, but He's great because he pulls a card from a unit from the graveyard to your hand. So he's like a dredge. He doesn't put it on the battlefield, but he puts it back in your hand. So great for discard decks, great for decks like James. Challenge, this card is amazing. So this card is pretty much 2 units anywhere, deal damage to each other. They do a little mini combat. Great if you're doing Dazzling Aurora. You got like an 8/8, 12/12 might monster. So just fantastic. So we got some specials here. We got Siphon Power. This is great for Victor. Victor's probably going to be insanely popular, so. But it's a really good spell. It's a really good spell, and it really synergizes well with his what he does. So he does all the units get -1, all your units get +1. Just a really good. I can see this getting a lot of play, pretty much. Oh, the red Kaisa. Oh. I was actually looking for this card. I need this card because I don't have it. I have the legend, but I don't have the red Kaisa. This is honestly, this is great. Super juice, super juice to get this one. Red Kaisa, that's the deck I plan to make, and Red Kaisa is so good. Red Kaisa can come in accelerated. She is a 4, which means some nukes will work on her, but she can, when she conquers, you draw 1, which is just extraordinary. Like, she can come in accelerate, she can conquer, and she can draw 1. Really don't want to play her too early, but excellent. I'm just going to kind of start. Ember Monk is a great card for the Teemo deck because when something flips from hidden, he gets +2. And I haven't gotten him up to 11 before with the battlefield that lets you play 2 hidden. So 1 hidden per battlefield, and I flipped them all just to turn them into 11 and completely swung tempo on the game. Poor Herder, he's just cute. Let's see. This card is great, actually. This card, it's a 2/2, which is exactly what you want for early game, and then you can pay a little bit extra if you want to draw a card. So it's just cycle rune. If you got some extra tempo that you can spare, you can cycle a card. I'm just going to kind of point out any notable things that pop on this. So Riptide Rex, pretty good. I'm kind of on the fence about him. He does do 6 damage to a unit when he enters, so he's kind of like a spell, because there are spells that are 6 that do 6 damage. He does the 6 damage, and he comes in as a unit. So Hidden Blade is really good. It's a hidden card. You know, it's one of those cards that's going to get really weird. This card is really going to be one of those cards where you can kill your own units because the owner draws 2. It kills the unit for really cheap, but the owner draws 2. But you can kind of go around and, you know, you can kill your 1/1 token and then boom, draw 2 if you really need to ramp. It's also a hidden card, so it works really well. It's a hidden card, and so you can play it hidden if you want. I think it's just good like that, to be quite honest, for 2 costs. You pretty much pay 0 and cycle rune, or you can pay 2 costs. So Volibear Orange, he's pretty good. He's got shield 3, so he gets +3 defending, and he's a tank. So this is your great. It's crazy because he's 12, which is your maximum amount of mana. So if you play him, he's going to be the one that you're going to play. You don't have to worry about the tempo cost because it is what it is, but this is a great card in Dazzling. Oh. What a blunder. So we got a full art mind rune. So one of the things to keep in mind here is that this is 1 per box, but because it's a half box, you never really know if you're going to get a mind rune. So this is honestly a really good pool. I've opened about 5 boxes and I've only gotten 1, so now this is going to be my second one I've ever gotten. This card is honestly probably one of the best cards in the game, especially if you're playing this green or like Master Yi or Master Yi Dazzling Roar, because it moves a unit. You move an enemy unit. So on your turn, if you control battlefield and you got 10 guys there, you can start, you got 2 charms in your hand, you can pretty much clear the board. This is a board clear with your own units. You can start fights on your turn from your opponent by having them move into unfavorable battleground positions. This card is really good. We got Teemo. This is also the card in the promo, so that's pretty cool. So we got 3 here. We got Jinx's Mega Death Bomb, and then this is a signature spell for Jinx, so this is a Jinx only deck. We got Teemo here. Teemo's alright. Teemo can be played hidden, and then he turns into a 4. But other than that, he's pretty unremarkable, except he's got a good 2 cost, so he's good for early. The Teemo decks do not have strong units, so it's kind of like you got to get out there really fast, or you got to play super sneaky and make people do misplays. Very easy to play against someone who doesn't understand the game, and very hard when someone does understand the game. This card is a blue staple. This card generates a token, and honestly, it's just really good. It's 4 for 3, which is alright, but it generates a 3 might token that's temporary. So it's for 1 turn, you get 1 3 might token with Rush. It's great for taking bases. Oh, we got Yasuo. So this is pretty much the one you want to run. There is another one. There is a legendary Yasuo, and he's probably going to get good later. But this one is definitely the one because he just triggers a damage on anything he enters when he enters into a battlefield. So you can do things like this, like ride the wind and move him around. So extremely, extremely helpful. Extremely good. He's good. Once you get him online, he's good. The problem is the Yasuo suffers from being purple as well as green. But green is a really strong color, so I think Yasuo is like super slept on. See where you want to put it? This card, Stupefy, is tremendously good. This card does -1, makes a 1 unit, -1 might. You may think that's, well, for 1, and it draws a card. So it's just absolutely stupendous. Find your center is really good. Channel Rune and draw a card. And then if they're 3 points away from victory, it only costs 1 energy. So, and then this card, this is a 2/2 for 2. When you pair it with this, let's say you stupefy the opponent, they get -1, and this one actually goes up to 3 might every time you play a spell. So play a couple of these, get some card draws, bring that up to 4. Amazing card right here. This is a staple in a blue deck for sure. We got Time Warp. So this one it's Time Warp. It's just like Time Warp in Magic. It's take an extra turn. So it costs a lot. So it's 10 energy, and then there's 4 recycles on there. So playing multiple Time Warps, the max you could probably play reasonably is 2. If you could play all 3 in a single go, then that would be, you got set up real good. So we'll see what's up with this, but it's pretty much, this one's good for like an Ahri deck. I've seen the Ahri meta is starting to develop. So if you're an Ahri fan, if you really want to get into Ahri, then kind of eyeball this card and see if you can get a deck going with this. Here we go. We got Yasuo. We got a playset here. So, and then him too. He moves a unit from battlefield to base or from base to battlefield. So when he triggers, when he pops off, he's just really good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of synergy here. So I feel like this is not, it's like B tier right now, but I think it has a lot of potential to be at least A tier as far as decks go, as far as this meta is concerned. Staple in the blue, he's pretty much when you deploy, draw a card. He's a tank, but he's only 3/2. It's okay. You're gonna get this with blue, but he does draw a card. So this is just stun a unit. This is a staple in a Kaisa deck. This is a staple in a Kaisa deck. This is a stupendous card because it's 4 for 4, which is okay. But if you play your second card, it only costs 2. So you can tempo swing really strongly with this one. This is great because the channels are ruined. So this is great. With orange, you're going to want to ramp. And if you can't, you draw a card. So not bad. This guy, when he dies, you draw a card. Blue's got a lot more draw than most of the other colors, but all the colors still have good card draw. Everything has good card draw engines. Okay, we got a gem. So these are important. Every color has these, and they pretty much cover your power costs. Whenever you have to pay a power cost, you have to. We got Shen. This is the only unit, as far as I know, with flash, so you can play it just like that. And I think, no, he doesn't have hidden, but he is a reaction. So here we got Jinx, and we love Jinx. That's why we're here. Great legend. Vi doesn't have a legend yet, so it's just Jinx out of the 2 from the show. So if you're here from the show, that's what you got. We got Ride to Win foil, very nice. We got Ari here. So this is a great one. So with the Time Warp, the combo right now with Time Warp is whenever she holds, you get 1 extra point on top of the point that you get for holding. So 2 points per battlefield that she's on. And if you have 2 on both battlefields, so if you can maintain control of a battlefield, you hold, you get a point, and then you play Time Warp, and then you're holding in points. So just in 2 turns, you can get 4 points off of 1 battlefield, which is half the game, just off of 1 Time Warp. We got Darius. Darius is a staple in Kaisa. You need this card. It is so good. It has Legion. Or no, it doesn't have Legion, but it does trigger if you play 2 cards. If it's the second card, or you played him and then you played another card, he readies and gets +2. So tremendous value out of this card. This is the last one. We're gonna go. Let's see. This is a draw 2 for 4, but you can hide it and pop it. Call of the Week. This card is one of the only cards that does like a straight up kill. Cards like this is a control removal, but it just bounces, and it's really expensive. It's all right. Heimerdinger is all right. All he does is copy. He clones other people's taps. So anytime that they exhaust, he can copy that same ability. So just out of just half the box, you get a nice chunk right here. See this gigantic chunk. Let's look at the value, So then this game, they have foils of the commons. So common. So you'll see the 4 types. There's actually a 5th type. So these are the 5 types. You have common, uncommon, rare, epic. I want to say that's epic because I'm from WoW. Epic, and then legendary. That's 6 sides, 5 sides, 4 sides, 3 sides, and then no sides, which is circle. So that's how it's set up. Let's kind of organize this. Let's see. All right, let's take a look. So in this one, I actually did not get a lot of this. I think I got really stacked. This was kind of like a good box where I got a ton of these, the rares. And let's see, so I got 4 legendary, 2 legendary, 4 epics. I got 21 rares. I got 3 uncommons, and is this 7 commons? This is probably because of this. Typically, so they're all technically rares. All the personalities, all the legends are rare. or yes, rare as in like the value of them is rare, but there are only 2 personalities in this one, and I've gotten them to where there's been like 6, 5. I mean, let's see how many useless cards we got. Let's see. So we got a few meta cards. You know, we didn't get a falling star. We didn't get a mind flayer, a mind splitter. But we did get Yasuo. We did get Ari. We got a Darius. Darius is huge. Darius is huge. I'm still looking for a Dazzling Aurora, but if you can pull a Dazzling Aurora, that's an amazing card. That's card amazing. That card's amazing. I think I have a play set of those now. These cards are always good, and they're going to be hard to get. And then the 2 winners on these are extraordinary cards right here. This foiling is above and beyond. I mean, even just the beauty. You can tell that these are the moneymaker cards, the cards that people, the chase cards. And, you know, you don't need these. I don't even plan to play them. You can if you want to, but you get them in the deck, in the cards, like their energy. Their energy. This is just how they promote their special energy. So this is what we got. Amazing pulls. The Siphon Power is really good. The Time Warper is really good. The Kaisa is really good because this is an all art. I've gotten some all arts that are like, you know, they're not real. When you get an all art that's in the meta, it's like the best thing ever. And it's just an amazing, it's great. It's great pull. It's just a great pull. I'm very happy to have it. Probably gonna use it when I start playing. So, it was a pretty good box. There's an all art in here. You really want these in the box. And the all art Kaisa, I'm using this one for sure. So once I make my deck, I have so many Chinese boxes, I'm probably gonna make a Chinese deck. So that's what I gotta do. You can't mix and match cards. I think I said that in the beginning. And, but if you have a bunch of Chinese cards, you can use them. So I hope to see you there at Games of Martinez on October 31st. We are going to run the Riftbound release at night. So it's going to be on Halloween at night. The signups for it are coming soon. So, you know, and if you have any questions about it, you can contact the store. If you have any questions about the game, you can contact me. Please let me know. I'd love to show you how to play. And I'd love to, we can do it online. I can show you how to use Tabletop Simulator, or we can do it in person and we can set something up. So either way, I hope you have a really rad day.